Hmm. Who doesn't love a good sandwich? You know, in just a couple of weeks, on November the 3rd, we're going to be celebrating a not so known holiday, not as well known as Christmas and Easter perhaps, but a holiday nonetheless, known as National Sandwich Day. National Sandwich Day happens on November the 3rd because it is the birth date of the fourth Earl of Sandwich. Now, in my talk today, I want to explain to everyone and inform why or where the sandwich came from, number one, and number two, how it got its name. So, way back, even dating back to the first century BC, the initial concept of the sandwich perhaps was attributed to even a rabbi who started the tradition of putting lamb and mixed nuts between unleavened bread. And there's also evidence in history in the Middle Ages of people using slices of stale bread to put veggies and meat in between those stale pieces of bread, and that's probably where we got our first open sandwich. They would pour gravy or some sort of sauce over it. So how did the sandwich get its name? The sandwich got its name when the first Earl of Sandwich, now this sandwich is not this kind of sandwich. This sandwich that I'm speaking of is a place in England, Kent, England. And the first Earl actually was thinking about taking on the name of Portsmouth. Can you imagine walking into a shop, a restaurant, and ordering a Portsmouth? But that's where this was headed had he not decided, you know, I think I'm going to actually take on the name Sandwich in order to honor the people of the town of Sandwich for the time that my fleet of ships that I was commanding were in their port. So that's how we got to Sandwich. Now, the fourth Earl of Sandwich comes on the scene, which 100 years later, he was known for a lot of gambling and a lot of other bad things. But one night while he was playing cards, he ordered a meal to be a piece of meat to be put between two pieces of bread. He did that, according to legend, so that he could continue playing cards with those that he was playing cards with. So he ordered that piece of meat, and the pieces of bread came, and he had his meal while he was still playing cards. And therefore, the first sandwich, as we know it, was kind of born. What happened after that is what carried it and made it even more popular. Everyone from that point would say, give me one like Sandwich had. Give me one like Sandwich had, and that is what stuck. Now, according to recent USDA research, nearly 50% of all Americans eat a sandwich every day. And according to the book written by Becky Mercury, the book's name is American Sandwich, every American will eat 200 sandwiches this year. I think I'll do my more than fair share of that. Sandwiches can be big, they can be small, it doesn't really matter. Now, in conclusion, I have always enjoyed both making and eating a good sandwich. Sandwiches are fun and versatile and convenient. And as you learn today, they have a very interesting history as well.